Well, hello guys, just me, Cam, from Beer Guide Worldwide. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of nowhere today, only about 5 miles outside town of Bala in North Wales. But the reason for my visit here is to see a guy called Erik, who is originally from Ohio, settled in North Wales, making German-style beers in Japanese tanks. So without any further ado, let's get in there so you can see what it's all about. Welcome to Geipel Brewing, guys. And before I go inside and show you the brewery and everything else, I've managed to bump into Erik, and we got these lovely chairs, and he's gonna tell us all about the story and the history of the place. And I'm just gonna drink and Erik's gonna talk, so enjoy.
Cheers, Cam.
Cheers, buddy.
Thanks. Yeah, so the history of Geipel Brewing. So about 13 years ago, I bought this farmhouse with a small barn in the back, remote North Wales, and kind of wondered what to do with the barn. And about the same time, I'd lost my job in the 2008 financial crash, and I was kind of wondering what to do. And I had this idea that it might just be able to fit a small brewery in that barn. And so the idea kind of snowballed from there. About the same time, I went to Germany to trace my family roots. This was, my ancestors originally emigrated to the States in 1860 from Bavaria. So I went back to trace them, ended up in Bamberg, which as anybody who likes their beer will know is...
Smoked beer house.
is a bit of a nirvana for anybody who likes beer. So I fell in love with the lagers there and thought, you know, if somebody were brewing traditional small-scale craft lagers in Britain, there must be a market for it, given that 80% of the beer drunk in Britain is lager. Mm-hmm. So that was my original idea, and it kind of, as I say, sort of snowballed from there, and eventually found some used brew kit and put it in the barn, and have been brewing ever since.
Nice. And it's been, what, 10 years now, I believe you've been brewing for?
It's been 10 years, yeah. Our first batch was finished in 2013, so yeah, 10 years now.
And I don't know if you listened to what I was saying in the intro, but this is the most bizarre and interesting and wonderful thing about it is you are from Ohio, but you live in the middle of nowhere in North Wales. Yep. You brew German-style beer, but your kit is from Japan, I believe? Japan,
yeah. At the time I was looking for equipment. The American, there's a huge craft beer boom in the States, and
massive.
The stuff that I could find was all being bought up by the Americans. So I finally found through a connection of a connection some kit that was for sale in Japan, and so I bought the whole brew setup sight unseen.
Wow.
The brew house itself was originally from Germany.
Nice.
So it was shipped from Bavaria to Japan, and then now back to Europe. So.
Bit of a long route.
Yeah.
And speaking of all the kit, how big is the brew house, and how big are the fermenters and the capacity of the brewery itself?
It's about 1,000 liters.
Okay.
So that's what, 8 British barrels. Yeah, it's a small kit. There's 11 tanks, but to brew lagers, of course, you need a lot of tanks because they sit in there for a long time.
Lageration is a long process.
Yep.
And then you lager for what, minimum 5-6 weeks, is it?
Yeah, well, primary fermentation is about 2 weeks, and then at least 3 weeks for secondary. So altogether, yeah, 5-6.
And you said there was 10-11 tanks, was it? So
yeah,
technically maximum would be like a 10-11,000 liters that you could hold.
Yes.
At any point. There's a lot of beer, guys. A lot of wonderful beer made here in North Wales. Speaking of a lot of beer, I think we're about to go and do the brewery tour now, because it's not about sitting here. I mean, as lovely as it is, sitting here and talking, it's all about showing you all the wonderful things that this man does and all the wonderful beers he makes. Look at that. So cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure.
Let's go and have a look around, shall we? You ready? I'm going to slap you now.